Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the LinguaLink podcast. And my name is Aryan, and I'm excited to talk to you guys about something I'm especially passionate about: computational linguistics and its amazing applications. In today's episode, we'll dive into what computational linguistics is and how it's changing the world, and why it holds so much potential for empowering the neurodivergent community. To start, let's break down the term itself. Computational linguistics is essentially the study of language through the lens of technology. It combines linguistics, the study of language, and computer science, aiming to understand language patterns and create tools that allow computers to interpret, analyze, and generate human language. You may be familiar with some popular applications of computational linguistics, such as voice assistants on your phone, spell checkers, or translation tools. But what's exciting is that these applications are only the beginning. So, how does computational linguistics work? At its core, it's about teaching machines to understand language patterns. It involves areas such as natural language processing, or NLP, which allows computers to process text or speech in a way that's more human-like. NLP powers tools we use every day, such as autocorrect, text prediction, and search engines. By analyzing huge amounts of data, NLP can help machines recognize words, phrases, and context, making language interactions more intuitive. Next, let's get into some of the real-world applications of computational linguistics. As we talked about, one of the more familiar examples is machine translation. Tools such as Google Translate allow us to communicate across languages with just a click of the button. They work by analyzing patterns in a language, identifying equivalents in other languages, and then providing translations that capture meaning as closely as possible. Machine translation has opened doors for global communication, making it easier today than ever before to connect with people around the world and collaborate. Other powerful applications, another one is speech recognition, which is the technology behind the voice assistants such as Siri or Alexa. Speech recognition allows machines to convert spoken words into text. This technology has been a game changer for accessibility, especially for individuals who might find typing challenging or those with vision impairments. And in the neurodivergent community, speech recognition can be a helpful tool, offering support for people with dyslexia or other language processing challenges by providing a helpful way to communicate without the need for written input. Sentiment analysis is another fascinating tool in the computational linguistics toolkit. Sentiment analysis is the process of determining the emotional tone behind text, allowing computers to analyze emotions such as happiness, anger, or sadness. Imagine a tool that can interpret the sentiment in a message, helping neurodivergent individuals better understand the emotional context in social interactions or online communication. By identifying positive or negative tones, sentiment analysis can help neurodivergent individuals gain more insight into the emotional context of language, making interactions smoother and reducing misunderstandings. One of the most exciting areas in computational linguistics is tone detection. Tone detection is about identifying the subtleties in language, such as sarcasm, excitement, or disappointment, subtleties that neurodivergent individuals may find challenging to pick up on. By developing systems that can interpret these nuances, we're creating tools that make it easier for neurodivergent individuals to navigate social interactions and feel more confident in their communication. Imagine a future where tone detection tools can signal whether a text or email is meant to be lighthearted, serious, or serious, providing neurodivergent users with extra support in understanding intent. At LinguaLink, we're particularly excited about the role of computational linguistics in bridging communication gaps. Many neurodivergent individuals experience unique challenges in communication, whether it's interpreting tone, understanding figurative language, or managing executive functioning tasks. By using computational linguistics, we're working on developing tools that address these needs. For example, an app that integrates tone detection with task management could support neurodivergent users in navigating both social and organizational challenges, empowering them to thrive in environments where these skills are valued. What's even more inspiring is that computational linguistics isn't limited to the tools you're familiar with. As AI and language models continue to evolve, we're seeing new possibilities for customizing language interactions. In the future, we may have AI systems that can adjust their communication style based on user preference, offering neurodivergent individuals a more comfortable and personalized experience. These advancements aren't just about convenience. They're about creating a world where people of all abilities have the tools they need to communicate, connect, and succeed on their own terms. So why is all this important? Because it's important because language is the most powerful tools we have in understanding each other. When we apply computational linguistics to build inclusive tools, we're taking steps towards a society where everyone's voice is heard and no one is left out. By bridging communication gaps, we can create a world that's not only accessible, but also empathetic and inclusive for all. Thank you for joining me today on the LinguaLink podcast. I hope this episode has given you new perspective on computational linguistics and the role that it can play in empowering the neurodivergent community. If you're interested in learning more about this topic, check out the LinguaLink website at LinguaLink-WA.org, link in the description, and where we go over these ideas in more depth. Until next time, let's keep working together to create a world where communication is accessible to everyone. Thank you, and take care.